Well, I can tell you what we know at this point. We received a call from the city police department that they had a burglary and a sexual assault, and that involved one of our students at Hunters Mountain. And at this particular point in time, right now, we're continuing to support the city in their investigation. We're not, our department or our police department is not actively conducting the investigation. We are supporting that, but they are investigating it as a burglary and a sexual assault at this particular point in time.
And, to make it clear that this isn't any correlation to previous cases.
Based on all the information that we have now, there is no correlation between the two.
So what's the best advice you can tell your students out there?
The best advice that I can tell them is, what we told them in our safety message is to please make sure they know they're opening the door to keep your door locked at all times. Even when you're at home, just sitting around, keep your door locked, be vigilant, and to make sure, if a stranger shows up at your door, to make sure who you're opening the door to. If you don't know the person and you don't know why they're there, then call the police. And let them come find out why they're there. If you see anything out of the ordinary, anything that's suspicious, or a person that doesn't belong, then call the police. Let them come check it out, see who the person is. That's the best advice I can give anyone. In this particular situation, certainly we hate that this happened. We're going to do what we can do to support the young lady and support this investigation, and we're going to continue to do that.
And any status on her condition right now?
Based on the information we have, she's doing okay. We are, as far as we know, she's going to be released to be able to go home today, is what the indications we are pending. If everything is okay today at the hospital.
How do you guys decide when to send out those safety alerts?
Well, it's based on, as soon as we have enough what we consider to be credible information to know what the situation is and to know what what information to put out. We talked at length with the police department yesterday afternoon before we decided to send that information out, and the fact that they do not have a suspect apprehended, we felt it was best to send that out to make sure that people, were aware that this situation occurred, and secondly, to ask people to be more safety conscious. A lot of times, we're very safety conscious right after something happens, and then we get complacent over a period of time, and so this is to reemphasize that we need to be more safety conscious.
Are you guys still offering RAD?
We are. We just recently completed a community RAD class through the SAVE project and through the police department. So we do continue to offer that. We offer it as a class on campus, and we offer these community classes periodically. But I believe it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, they completed a community RAD class.
And RAD stands for, I know something defense, right?
Delay progression defense.
Okay.
So.
And especially in a college campus, how sensitive of a case is this?
Well, anytime we have a student that's hurt or offended, it's very very sensitive to us. I mean, anytime we've got a student that's injured in any way or that's been taken advantage of in a situation like this, is very sensitive to us, and it's going to be very sensitive to the local police department too. I mean, the man hours they spent on it already yesterday, and we can't say enough for Chief Ennis and the department there. Every time we've had an incident that has involved a student, they have pulled out all stops and have done everything they can do. And of course, our department is supporting them any way we can.
You mentioned a while ago that you guys do offer support to, I guess, the victim in this. What is that? I mean, what do you guys do to, I guess, help them in an event like this?
Through our SAVE project, which SAVE stands for Sexual Assault and Violence Education, SAVE project, Personal Counseling Office, we will offer counseling, to the victim and support to the victim throughout the whole process. And that offer has been made through the victim's mother, and so we're on kind of standby at this particular point in time until we see, or they feel the need that they need the counselors there.
And how, like, I mean, obviously this isn't like a serial rapist type scenario, but, I mean, how scared should students be? I mean, how cautious should they be?
Well, I don't think they should be scared, but I think they should be very cautious. I think very cautious, it goes back to a lot of those things that we say a lot of times, don't walk alone, don't be out alone at night, going back to what I said earlier, making sure you know who's behind your door when you open it. I mean, I think they should be very cautious. I think right now, until a suspect is apprehended, they need to be a little extra cautious in being aware of their surroundings, and like I say, just knowing who's there and who's behind that door when they open it. Because people look innocent enough, but you don't know.
And in this case, she didn't know her attacker.
Based on the information we have at this point, that she does not know the attacker.
Is the university police involved with this at all, or is it entirely city police?
It's the city police's investigation. We're just simply providing support in whatever way that Chief Ennis and the city police need.
For the cautions that you gave, you would suggest that to students even before something like this could even happen as well?
Yes, we've suggested that many times, and all the information that we've put out over the years that I've been here, those are those common sense safety tips that we do, and that, like I say, just know your surroundings, stay in well-lit areas, traveling groups, know who you're talking to, know who's behind the door, stuff like that. Those are tips that we would certainly encourage everybody. And at this particular point in time, we just ask people to be a little extra cautious about those things.